So I've just made a jig here to position where the turbo is going to go. I've just used a couple of bolt points on the front of the water pump, and I'll now use this jig on my dummy block so that a turbo manifold can be made up for this turbo. Okay, so here's that same jig now on my dummy block. I'm using the rx8 front cover. I've had a custom mount made for this FC engine, so the engine can bolt onto the standard point. These cutouts here are going to be to allow a turbo manifold to be made up. The next video will show that manifold once it's made. I've already got an issue here. My dump pipe's going to be obstructed by the factory water inlet and outlet, so I'm going to have to get a custom section made up here so that these water intakes won't foul the dump pipe, so I'll have to sort that one out as well. Alright, so now that I've assembled the engine, I've put the front stack on. It's now time to fit the rx8 front cover. Now the issue I've got here is the front counterweight on an FC engine sticks out further than it does on a rx8. So this section here needs to be machined out. I'm going to machine it out about 10 mil and see how we go. Also, this needs to be filled, this oil feed for the oil metering pump. I'm using premix, I'm not going to need it, so I'll be filling that as well. If you don't fill that, then you have to aluminium fill in here and reroute the oil feed from the side of that small inlet there, or outlet there, through to up here. Okay, so as you can see, I've just made up a jig, simple jig to hold the front cover in my milling machine, and now I'm going to mill out this section here so that I'll have clearance from my counterweight. Alright, so as you can see, I've milled out the inside of the front cover so that the counterweight will pass through. I'm running a Series 5 counterweight, which only has a fairly mild chamfer on it, as you can see. Series 4 has a bigger one. So if you have a Series 4, if you're running Series 4 gear, you probably won't have to mill out as much as I have. I've had to mill right around, as you can see. It was touching on various points all the way around, so I've had to mill out that. Unfortunately, to get clearance, I've milled right through the housing, which has put me into where one of the bolt holes go, so I'll just have to get that aluminium filled. Also, as I was saying before, if you're running the oil metering pump, you'll have to get these holes here filled up, and then I'll probably put a fitting, get a fitting welded on there, so then you can reroute your oil metering line through there. In the next video, we'll start looking at the turbo fit up and getting this bad boy back on. that's where we're at.